We've got Fighting Energy with the Grass. Oh, okay. Garchomp. All right. Cynthia's Garchomp versus Palt Nor. Gotta flip the prize cards around real fast. Why can't we do rock, paper, scissors? This is cringe. Lock in. Roll your die. Prize card set up by Malamar. He's definitely a friend of Malamar for sure. We've identified a fellow comrade. Where's Daichi at? I don't think he made day 2. Okay, here we go. Ditto? What the fuck? There's just a Ditto in there. I guess it's so you can Poffin. Wait, but what would that even be that good for? Wait, why wouldn't we just get a Badoo off the Ditto? I'm kind of confused. Why do we Ditto into Latias? Unless we don't want Badoo, I guess? That seems weird. Oh, they have Khangaskhan. Oh, what the heck? Okay, maybe they're cooking. All right. Okay, that is actually pretty sick. That was unexpected. Wait, isn't Khangaskhan weak to fighting? Dude, that's 3 prize cards. That thing is dead. That's just 3 prize cards straight chilling on the bench. All right, let's see what's in this build. Toadstool, Rose Raid, of course. Are there the Protein Premium Power Pluses in here? Yeah. Whatever those things are called. Unfair Stamp. Okay. Arvin build. Team Evo. Fighting Gong is such a good upgrade for Chomp. Yeah. A mix of Pokemon Search plus the Energy Search, right? I don't see a Team Evo in hand. They do have an Ultra Ball. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a slow start here for Chomp. They better play the Ultra Ball. Well, actually, I don't even know. Does this Pulp build play Bidoof? They have the Kangaskhan? Oh, they have a Gabite in hand, though. They're chilling. Yeah, I wonder if they even have Badoo. Kanga for 2. Found the Loke. Nest Ball for some Dreepy. The draw power goes crazy here. What the heck? Is there Badoo? If there is Badoo to even get it. There is Badoo, and they did get it. Nest Ball number 2. Another Dreepy on the way, I assume. Yeah, pretty interesting build for sure. It's pretty sick. I wish we had these camera angles in the US. It's not a different angle, it's just the board state. The perspective of the board state has just changed from the top-down camera. It is still cool. It is still cool. I do like it. But it's the same thing as for when like they have like the floating camera, like, and they put it behind the player as they're playing. Like we get this angle all the time. It's like this. It's pretty similar to this angle, to be honest. It's not like too crazy different than what we have. All right. I mean, we could Dragapult as soon as next turn here. Badoo makes his way to the active and hits for 10. Now they did have a Gabite in the last hand. Getting Gabite here is super important. Do they have a TM Evo? They have Energy plus Team Evo. We're chilling. And they have Iono or some other supporter, but I can't tell what it is. Super Rod, Poffin, Iono. Okay, so I guess we probably just Iono here, to be honest. Finding a Gabite Silver would be pretty sick, so let's see if we can get it. All right, here we go. What do we got? Gibble, Roselia. No Gabite, unfortunately, but we can TM Evo out a Gabite here, or 2 Gabites probably. We probably want to TM Evo out 2 Gabites here. Yeah, to be as safe as possible. Your team also cooks Bolt, right? It can. They don't have to overly load the damage in play, though. Or they can keep the Garchomp player bench locked, like in this scenario. But Roger plus some of the power tablet things are going to be... That's going to be able to 1-hit KO them for sure. Alright. Let's see what kind of turn the Dragapult player can have. Dusclops. Oh, we could actually just KO... Wait, I think they just had to play. They can KO double Gabite here. Oh my gosh, dude. Gosh. Dude, Polnor, man. What a deck, bro. So sick. It's sick, man. Although, does the Garchomp player really have an excuse? Psyduck's in the format. How would they have found it, though? How would they have found it? You're still getting Badooed. You can't even use your Poffin to find the thing. Alright, into the Loke. Which actually, they maybe should have Loked before they Ultra Balled there. I'm not sure what was on the bottom of their deck, though. They maybe had a lot on... Oh my gosh, they just have everything, bro. They can even Lily's Determination for 8 after this. So they can go pop Dusclops. This is disgusting, man. This is just so gross. This is just sickening. Put 5 on the Gabite. Counter catcher the other Gabite. And then Lily's Determination to draw 8 cards. You probably don't even bench the Dreepy here. You probably want to get a Duskull on the bench. You don't even bench a Dreepy. I'm sickened, bro. This is sickening. The Kangaskhan draw power early game into the big combo with Dusclops. Dude, I hate Polnor so much. No, I don't hate any decks. I don't hate any decks. I've never hated a Pokemon TCG deck in my life. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here we go. Is the Garchomp player 10-2? Yes. Both players are 10-2. Pretty mediocre draw there, actually. I'm not gonna lie. The hand is pretty mid. But, I mean, still in a pretty good spot. Oh, we got the Duskull. That's the important card to find was the Duskull. We found a Duskull. The opponent doesn't even get to play the game. Like, there's no way you can, like, deck build around this. You can't deck build around what Polnor can do sometimes, which is just disgusting. The opponent doesn't even get to play the game. It's just, like, silly. Do to slow you down, so you actually don't get to set up, and then pop Dusclops and Dusknors, and you just lose the game. Congratulations. Thanks for sitting down to play a game of the Pokemon TCG with me. Absolutely cooked. All right, well, we got a Gibble. That's something. If we can get off another TM Evo this turn, maybe there is room to make a comeback. Okay, we have a Gabite. We have got a Gabite. Is everybody Poffin in hand? There might be an Arven in hand. They didn't push up the Roselia with the energy, though. I don't know if they have another TM Evo. A lot of Chomp builds only play 1 TM Evo. So they might not have a TM Evo here. Any Gibbles left? We might be Gibless here. Goes for a Roserade. We can protect the Roselia on the bench, I guess, that has the 1 damage on it. This deck plays Forest. Why no Rabska? True. Gotta get the Rabska involved. I just for another Gibble, it looks like. Just feels like too little too late, but I'm hoping for the best here. Second Evo in deck. Oh, is there a second Evo in deck? Okay, we can get up well, then we definitely should have pushed Roselia there. That's definitely a mistake, but if we got second Evo, this is winnable. Actually, I don't know if there is a second Evo in the deck. I think you might be trolling, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no, you're right there. It's in there. It's in there. You're not trolling. You're not trolling. They're going for Stamp, though. It's gotta be Stamp Evo, though, right? What's the mom besides Latias EX? It's Mega Khangaskhan. Okay, opts for the tool card instead, which is interesting. Or opts for the Cynthia's tool card. Maybe they... why are they leaving the Roselia on the bench that has the damage? Didn't they have a switch in their hand? Couldn't they have switched into the Roselia with the energy? At the very least? Right now, they're just allowing the active plus the Roselia on the bench to get KO'd. Maybe they just want to attach to the Gabite. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here is attach to Gabite so they can set up to KO this Dragapult on the next turn. I guess that could be the line they're looking for here. We'll see. I saw 2 Evo in the discard. Oh, there might have been. I thought I saw the second one in the deck. Or I saw 1 in the deck. Maybe they could be playing more than 2, I guess. The Unfair Stamp could hit pretty hard, though. There's no Dracloak in play. Archomp switch tool card. I mean, we can put the tool card in play right now. I guess you could even play it on the Roselia to protect the Roselia. Iono plus fire on the other side. They're still drawing quite a few off the Iono, unfortunately. So that's like a pretty good draw still. I don't know where you attach the fire. Maybe nowhere? Did they top deck boss? Dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, boss killed the Gabite. Do it. Do it to him. Do it. Okay, load up the Khangaskhan. All right, goodbye Gabite, goodbye Roselia. Cooked, man. Does it make a Khangaskhan a good ad? I don't know. The bench space it takes up is a little bit awkward, it feels like, but yeah, appreciate the prime sub there. Water right. Over to the rat pack. Yeah, it definitely seems a little bit awkward, the bench space it takes up. His face. I mean, this seems impossible to make a comeback from. I don't know. Yeah, it seems impossible to lose from here. Needing Latias and Kanga is ass. Yeah, like yeah, it's more than just Kangaskhan. You also need the Latias on the bench. Like you need to have both those. And Latias on your bench doesn't hurt that much, but I mean, I could see it being good though. I could see it being good. Like we see how this board developed here. Like if you had popped a Klops, you have room for Fez. Like it kind of works, right? What's the Champions League equivalent in NA? Just regional championships. Seems like a win more card. I don't know about that. It's just a draw power, right? You got the Ditto. I don't know about the Ditto. Well, I guess the reason for the Ditto is so you can Buddy Poffin for Ditto and then put it in the active and then turn it into Mega Khangaskhan to then draw cards, which I guess does make sense. Like Ditto plus Kanga plus Latias seems like a lot. Well, you're already playing Latias, so just be adding Ditto and Kanga. And you also just don't need to play the Ditto. You could just play the Kanga. The Ditto is just to further enable the card. Azul, did you stream the regional and now the Champions League? Yes. Triff deck building strat? Yeah. Triff was maybe just ahead of his time, to be honest. We got Fan Rotoms in Golden Go. We got Dittos in Pult Nor. Pult Nor. Triff was just ahead of his time, I guess. He's ahead of his time. A true innovator. Okay. We have a Gibble. We're using the Gibble. Maybe there's a comeback potential here. Maybe. Goes for a Rose Raid. Sure. We could just evolve the active. There's also a Lily's Determination in hand. Unfortunately, we've drawn a prize card, so... Have we already played a supporter? Am I trolling? Maybe we already did play a supporter. Dude, did they get a boss off the top deck of the prize cards? Okay, Night Treacher. Oh. Wait, no, but it has a Cynthia's tool on it. Oh, but we just pop it on the... No, if they have Halucha, right? They need Halucha here. They need Halucha. They win with Halucha. Okay. Research. I mean, this game is like cooked no matter what, but they do win this turn with Halucha. Appreciate 2 months there. Undella. Ooh, I don't see a... Okay, hold up. But there's no energy on the Garchomp last turn either, though. So the Dragapult is going to be able to 2 KO the active. And you can just put 6 on the Rose Raid and then win next turn. So you got quite a few outs here. Quite a few options. Could attach to the Khangaskhan this turn as well as load that up for a potential attacker. Okay, here comes the punch. It's probably, yeah, it is probably just 6 on the Rose Raid. Okay. So as the Garchomp player here, okay, if you have Iono, Counter Catcher, KO Dusclops, into next turn 1-hit KO Dragapult, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. It is still unlikely, but maybe. And then after that, KO the Kangaskhan. So you go KO Dusclops, otherwise you just lose. Next turn, 2 energy, KO the Garchomp with Rose Raid plus a tablet. KO the Dragapult. And the turn after that, boss KO Kangaskhan. That's the only line I see. And even then, I mean, that is a line. That is a line. But I'm not hopeful for it, I guess. It's like, it's unlikely to work. Does the Rose die to Phantom Dive? No, it has 130. So unless there's some kind of extra damage on it, it does not get KO'd. But I don't think there's an Iono in hand. I think it's a Lily's Determination, unfortunately. Yo, burn that Buddy Poffin, bro. Why are we holding on to this Buddy Poffin? Come on. That's not the move. But yeah, it's not game yet. The other side does not have a game yet. As long as we find Counter Catcher Dusclops. As long as we find Counter Catcher Dusclops, there's hope. I'm rooting for this Cynthia's Garchomp player. Counter Catcher. Nope. Well. Looks like it's over. I mean, there's a watchtower, but yeah, now it just doesn't matter. It's just game over. Looking rather doomed for our hero. Yeah, I think it's cooked. Just going through the motions at this point. Draw for turn. Flops. Attack with Pult. 6. Knockout. All right. I want to make sure I wasn't missing anything because they're going through all the motions.